Good morning, everyone. Val here, and this morning's breakfast is 2 rice cakes with raspberry honey cream and apples, and I have my peach turmeric and ginger tea in the cup, and I have my vitamins and my water, and I have a pumpkin out of our garden. Isn't it beautiful? This is our last pumpkin. We only got 2 this year, but that's okay. I'm going to cut this up today and bake it in the oven, and I'm going to use this to make a pumpkin pie for this weekend. Tomorrow I'm going to make the pie, but I'm going to prepare the pumpkin today, make the pie tomorrow. The rest of the pumpkin that's left over, I am going to freeze so that I have it for pumpkin pies throughout the winter season, and next year if we want them during the summer season. So that's the great thing about having pumpkin out of the garden. We still have a couple cucumbers out there. We still have a couple peppers out there, and I'm not sure how the watermelon are doing. There's a couple of watermelon on the vine, but they're very small, so I don't know that they'll do anything. But the garden's almost about done, so that's okay. We've gotten a pretty decent harvest this year. Some of the things were better than others. The beets were better this year. The potatoes weren't as great this year as last year, but you know, nevertheless, we've had vegetables. It stopped raining outside. Yay, it's been raining for 2 days. The sock deliveries are done. It's good to have those done. That was a lot of traveling to do, to run into the city and to run, you know, the outskirts of the city, and I spent quite a few hours in my car, but that's okay. The sock deliveries are done. I have a few hundred extra socks left. I'm going to get some to Gail Crabtree somehow for her church, and then I think I'm going to take 100 to my church because they do a sock drive at the church. So I think next year maybe I'll try to get a few extra 100 so that I can bless our church a little bit more with them through Bombas, of course. Through God, of course. All blessings come through God, but God somehow puts people together to make things happen. So it's all good. When you get a chance to be the hands and feet of God, you got to take that opportunity. So I need to run to Food Lion. I have a list of things that I didn't get the other day. I want to make some fudge this weekend because my volunteer shifts at the radio station start next week. And I always bring fudge in, and they're going to look for it when I walk through the door. So I've got to have some fudge made. They're doing their fall fundraiser for the radio station, and I'm going to be a part of that. I'd like to be a part of that. For the last few years, I've been doing that, a couple of years. So I enjoy doing that, and I'm looking forward to it. It'll be for the next 2 weeks. So I'll try to find some content through messages from the listeners, is what I usually try to do. What else do I need? I need the stuff to make the fudge, and I need ricotta cheese because I want to make a lasagna for next week. That way we'll have a few days to eat it, and then I won't have to worry about cooking at least 1 or 2 days. And that's about it. I need hamburger buns. I'm going to do cheeseburgers for dinner tonight, and I think that'll about do it. I just need to pick up a couple of things. So I've got the fruit. I've got everything for the weekend. Chris and Leah from Hockenberry Holler are coming up to spend the weekend with us this weekend. We have plans to go to a movie, and it's a sight and sound movie of Noah, which should be super amazing. I can't wait to see that. And then we're going to do a cookout here for dinner and see what else the weekend brings. So looking forward to that. That's why I'm making the pumpkin pie. She voted for pumpkin pie. I asked her a couple different kinds of pie, and she voted pumpkin. So I have this nice, beautiful, fresh pumpkin. I'm going to make a pumpkin pie for this weekend. I need to eat. I've already done my Bible study this morning, and 2 hours. I sat for a couple hours reading, and I wanted to finish the lesson, and it was really interesting. So I'm on this new book about the apostles, and it's explaining what apostles are. So right now, this is a chapter that I'm working on that I actually just finished today. So I'm going to record it tomorrow for next week. Hope y'all enjoy it. I'm back from Food Lion. Here's my haul. I got 2 bags of the chocolate semi-sweet chips for the chocolate fudge and the sweetened condensed milk, low fat-free. And I got 2 of the peanut butter chips for the peanut butter fudge. I got some green grapes. This is sorbet, taste of inspiration, and I got 4 baking potatoes for Saturday. We're gonna be cooking 2 steaks on the grill, and then we're gonna do some salmon because one of our guests, Leah, wants the salmon. Chris will eat the steak with Steve. I'll eat salmon with Leah. And then we're gonna do hamburgers tonight for dinner. So I got some hamburger buns. I got some celery because they didn't have it in the store, and they didn't have the baked potatoes in the store when I went the other day to do my grocery shopping. And then I got the Italian style blend. I got 2 packages of that for the lasagna. I got a ricotta cheese for the lasagna. I got some lettuce, some cauliflower, and 18 eggs. And that is my little tiny haul right there. And guess how much I paid? Way too much. It's groceries. Why do they have that? Did she, oh, the 2 at $4.49. Oh, I guess one's the peanut butter and one's the chocolate. I thought they charged me twice, but I guess not. And there's my savings. And it was $48.72. Almost $50 for that little bit of stuff right there. Pretty sad. My pumpkin is cooked. I cut it in half. Put a little bit of water on the pan. I sprayed the pan with Pam, and then I put a little bit of water on the pan, and I flipped the pumpkin upside down so the steam kind of stayed inside of it. I cooked it for a half an hour. I put one on the top rack and one on the bottom rack, and then half an hour through I switched places with them because I didn't want like the top to burn or the bottoms to burn. And I cooked them for another 30 minutes. I have just pulled them out. They are real tender to the touch, as you can see. So I'm going to let them cool. And I'm going to come and scoop everything out of them. Use my emulsion blender to chop it up really good. And I'm going to save 3 or 4 cups for the pie. I usually do about 2 cups, but I want to make a really big pie. Probably use a larger pie pan and or taller, something that has a lot of filling in it, because there's going to be 4 of us having pie. And then I want it to be a nice and hearty pie. I don't want it to skimp on the filling at all. If we have extra, we have extra. So I'm going to let it cool and scoop it out. If I have any left, I'm sure I will. I'm going to put it in quart baggies and throw it in the freezer. I'm editing video in the back, and I'm going to go in the back and finish the video I'm editing. Look at all this wonderful pumpkin. The dish is pretty deep. That's a lot of pumpkin for that one little pumpkin. I'm going to use my emulsifier. I'm going to chop it up really good and bag it up to make some pumpkin pie. I'll be making a pumpkin pie tomorrow, so stay tuned. See tomorrow's video to see how the pie turns out. I'm done in the craft room for today. This is a casserole dish carrier. So I chose this material, which I absolutely love, and I did a light blue for the center of it. So the casserole dish goes in there, and then you tie this around it, keep it nice and warm, close the flaps, and use this handle to carry it. There's your casserole dish carrier. And I had enough material left for one pot holder. So I cut that out, and I'll do that one probably tomorrow or something. And I'll work on some more bowl cozies. I just wanted to do something different. I've been working just on bowl cozies, so I said, well, you know what, and eyeglass cases, but I wanted to do something different. So I said, let me use this really pretty material and put a casserole dish carrier together. So there you go. That's all I have for the craft room for today. Dinner is served. We have hamburgers, cheeseburgers, French fries, cucumbers. We got the lettuce, and I didn't cut an onion. I might cut an onion for mine. I got relish over there. And ketchup and mustard. I think we're ready to go. That's what we're going to call dinner.
Yum.
Because that's what I was in the mood for.
I'm okay with it.
All right, so that's all for today. Thank y'all for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. Leave a comment below. And remember,
It's all about the adventure.
yes, indeed. Catch y'all tomorrow. Bye.